Evening grind, we back doing another video. This boy CJ Goodfella back with the boxing clinic, and in my words, a big drama show. Triple G, fuck the fake fight. Let's talk about some real fucking fights right here, a real fight in particular. Final thoughts on Robert Guerrero taking on Omar Figueroa, which in my opinion is one of the can't miss fights this weekend. Will eventually, unless you got multiple TVs in your house, you're gonna have to miss one fight, or the DirecTV little box thing. I don't know if they still have that, because this is definitely potentially a fight of the year candidate, one of a few this weekend in my opinion. Omar Figueroa versus Robert Guerrero. Both of these guys weighed in at 146.4 pounds. Glad it was in the United States, because today I did not understand the 10 stone, 30 stone shit over there in the UK. No offense, I have to learn that. With the Chris Ebanks Jr. Arthur Abraham. And by the way, Abraham made weight, I think, on like his third event, on his third try. So, but this is a good fight, at the Memorial Coliseum in New York, in Uniondale, New York. First time it has been a big fight there since Mike Tyson fought back there in 1986. And it's on regular Fox. And PBC, PBC loves Robert Guerrero. All those guys love Robert Guerrero. I think he pulls in a lot of numbers every time he's on. With Keith Thurman, I think he had another fight with Danny, and him getting the opportunity to headline on Fox should speak volumes. After losing 2 straight fights, PBC loves Robert Guerrero. I don't know what it is about him. He's always in an entertaining fight. Maybe that's what it is. He's tough as nails. He doesn't quit, and I don't think people give him his proper due. And for him to headline about on PBC on regular Fox, that's huge. And I think this is a perfect style of fight to hopefully bring some more fanfare to regular TV. And I think Pacquiao and Horn is, it was negative, but I think it brought a lot of fanfare as well. And I'm happy, even though this regular TV, Pacquiao was basic cable, but you didn't have to pay for it, so you don't feel gypped at the end of the day. Omar Figueroa said he had plans to go back down to 140 after this fight. I don't know if that's a sign of weakness, be like, all right, I know I can't fight. I know I don't belong at 147. I'm gonna give it a try, So basically, I'm going down to 140. I don't know if it's that, but I think definitely somewhere else he belongs. He doesn't belong at 147, and Robert Guerrero should show him. I picked Guerrero, I think, by unanimous decision. He should. Guerrero just has to box the way he knows how to box. And look at Lou DiBella with the New York Islanders jersey on. That shit's sweet. I like that. But Omar with the Texas hat on, I like that as well. And everybody, this is gonna be a great fight. If you don't have HBO for the triple header with Joe Smith Jr., Barrera, and Birch and Takashi Miura, this is definitely a cancellation prize right here. And I think Antoine Douglas is fighting tonight on Showbox. His original opponent fell out, so he got a quick replacement just for a friendly reminder. But this is gonna be a clash. Omar Figueroa has zero defense. He blocks every punch with his face. He doesn't know how to slip a jab or anything. He's an all-out brawler. He's indicative of everything a brawler is, and that's him. Guerrero, since coming to 147, seems like he has like short man complex. When I mean that, so far as that is, I'm making an analogy is, I know I'm smarter than everybody, but I want to prove that I'm tougher and bigger than y'all. So I'm going to go out my way to do shit that I don't need to be doing, as far as trying to go head up and bully bigger guys instead of using his boxing ability. This dude's got a box, he can box. He's quick hands, good movement. And I think the CrossFit training is hurting him. I think he needs to throw that in the trash can and just get back to the basics of old school boxing training would help him. But, what really hurt Robert Guerrero was that year off after the Mayweather fight and being comfortable and finally reaching and achieving his goals. And then, he wanted the Pacquiao fight after that, and it didn't work, and he waited out too long, and he got stale, and it hurted him. He jumped back in with Keith and jumped back in too quick with Aaron Martinez. I think it wasn't. That's on him. He made a mistake, but it's now he can right all his wrongs and get back in the thick of things. If he beats Omar Figueroa, I think that's good. I think it's very good for his career. I think he can step up next time and fight Berto again. I don't know if he wants to fight Berto again. Luis Collazo. To get back in the right direction, and potentially a Devin Alexander after he gets his comeback fight and get his feet back in the water. Or Omar Figueroa, if he wins, does it entice him to stay at 147? And then do they eventually put him in there with a guy like Lucas Matisse, Adrian Broner, or somebody like that? But if he goes to 140, I think Adrian Broner, if he loses, this is a good fight. Amir Mines is a good fight for him. And definitely this is a winnable fight for him, just knowing what stage Robert Guerrero is at, you know, in his career. I think he can close the book on Robert Guerrero. It's very possible, but I'm going to keep Robert Guerrero by unanimous decision. I think he's just a better boxer. He's going to box him, and hopefully he doesn't try to brawl this kid. Just box him and get your unanimous decision, get your career back on track, and, you know, get back in the thick of things right where you need to be, and put Omar Figueroa down at 140. Junior welterweight. We gone.